All right, welcome back to Two Stupid Guys Trade Stocks. I'm Vinny.
I'm Dylan. Today we got a special one for you. Two Stupid Guys Trade Stocks, we try to be unbiased. A lot of channels are quite clearly biased. We have been critical of cryptocurrencies. There's no secret about that. So we figured, why don't we flip the coin, see if companies like Riot or Mara or cryptocurrency are actually worth investing in. Vinny has not seen this presentation. We're going to do this in a game show form to get the old value investor guy to see, looking at a blind analysis, a fun analysis on which company he would choose.
All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed this kind of entertaining stock market content of Two Stupid Guys Trading Stocks, by all means, give us a like and subscribe below. We'd love to have you guys along on this journey. That will get to it.
Two Stupid Guys Trade Stocks.
All right. So, and before we start, automatically someone's going to be like, well, you guys really like Burry and all that stuff. We do. We're also doing a video called Burry's Blunders, looking at all of his mistakes. All right?
Yeah.
Very fair.
Very fair.
Okay. Are you familiar with these two companies, Vinny?
Nope, never heard of them before in my life.
Okay. They are essentially blockchain companies in the fact that they buy a bunch of ASIC miners, meaning those things that basically only mine. They don't really do anything else. You can't play StarCraft. But basically, they are companies that are hubs for those. Okay? So would you invest in these versus just good old Bitcoin? Okay, to make it easier, we'll just do Bitcoin.
Yeah, interesting.
This is going to go off of a point system.
Okay. Okay.
So, which one do you, Vinny, trust more? All right. Company A. This company was initially called Bioptix, which was a biological sciences technology firm with one registered veterinary patent, and then changed its name from Bioptix to blank. Shares went from $8 to $40 in like 2 days. They were then investigated by the SEC due to the name change and them having nothing to do with the technology. However, they did actually pivot and are now a full-fledged mining company. They also attempted to launch a cryptocurrency exchange as well as cryptocurrency futures brokers business. And then they just never talked about it again, and it's not in any of their quarterly reports, and it died.
Okay. That's crypto sketch right there for you, man.
Company B started out in 2012 as a different name, started to collect patents for encryption. They plan to be engaged in and get this, acquisition, development, monetization of intellectual property through both the prosecution licensing of its own patent portfolio. The additional acquisition, additional intellectual property and partner with others to defend and enforce patent rights.
Okay.
And then in 2017, they said, screw it, we're going to mine.
That's a hell of a pivot. What are they, Kodak?
Kind of.
Oh,
now, which one gets your vote of confidence for 1 point, Vinny?
I mean, I would say the one that was focused on the patents makes more sense to me, but
not veterinary technology?
No, not so much.
All right. 1 point for Mara.
All right.
Interesting. Now, some of these are going to be easy, like this one here. Company A, market cap 3.61 billion, shares outstanding about 100 million, short interest 18%. Roughly the same thing, a little bit less shares for Company B, but 5% more short interest.
Yeah.
Almost 30% more. Which one would you take? You going for that short squeeze?
I know, right? You might as well. If you're going to play the crypto space, you might as well play the short squeeze space. I would definitely say Company B.
You're going Company B. It's tied up.
All right.
Boom, boom. Riot, also known as Bioptix, which was a veterinarian kind of pharmaceutical thing. So,
okay.
All right, now this is worth 3 points, okay? And if you're following along, keep score here because I want to know what everyone else came up with when they're reading these with us. Company A holds a total of 5,784 bitcoins with 4,812 bitcoins for and bought 4,812 bitcoins for approximately 150 million in January. So they bought some and mined some. Okay. They have a total of a little bit less than 20,000 miners developing or deploying 2.09. This is the hash rate. So higher number, faster.
I understand. Yeah.
Got it. After quarter's end, they announced a purchase of an additional 30,000 pro miners.
Okay.
announced a binding letter of intent with Compute North to host approximately 73K of the company's previously purchased Bitcoin miners, even more miners, as part of a new 300 megawatt data center.
Sure.
We'll let that sink in. Hash rate, numbers, that's what matters.
Okay.
Company B holds far less Bitcoin, all of
Yeah.
which produced by mining, though.
Okay.
Total of 16,146 miners installed. They had to put this in there to jump their share price, even though this was a quarter 2 earnings. Immediately after quarter 2, we also installed another 4,600 Pro antminers, resulting in a fleet of 20K. Okay, 20,746 miners with a hash rate of 2.07. By early September, they are projecting about 26,000 miners with a 2.6 hash rate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, as you'll notice, company left did not project the hash rate with an additional almost 100,000 miners.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the other one has a 400 megawatt, big ass building.
Okay. So I
Company
would
A,
say,
company
yeah,
B.
I mean, if you're going full crypto, you might as well go with the company that holds more on their balance sheet. So company
Okay.
A.
I agree with you. Mara, 3 points for Mara. Oof. That was hefty. Company A, these are business segments. Okay, these are now reported when they report revenues. Company A, cryptocurrency mining, as well as a whole different segment for data center hosting. Cryptocurrency B, or company B is just cryptocurrency mining, and then they, buy Bitcoin. I think you kind of know which one's which because of the last slide.
I know it's tough because as like a non-cryptocurrency enthusiast, I'd like to see a company diversify away from it, but these companies love to
let's
see
not forget, Riot did buy futures broker, actually bought them, and then just never mentioned them again 3 years ago.
Perfect. Gotta love it. All right, we'll go the full crypto play here. Company B.
Company B it is. Mara again. Mara 5-1. Oofers. Forward-looking statements. Now these are huge for these kind of companies.
Yeah.
Right? Q4 2022 prediction expects a hash rate capacity of 7.7. So Q4 2022, 7.7 hash rate, assuming full deployment of a total of 81,000 antminers, 95% of which will be the latest model. Company B, mid 2022, not as specific, expected to have a total of 133K miners producing 13.3 hash rate.
Wow. So company B is definitely the more aggressive, faster grower here.
Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Mara again. I wonder if there's a pattern.
Yeah, certainly so. I mean, you can tell who's the aggressive company in the space, I guess, and doubling down on it.
Aggressive, but now let's look at the money. Now this might get a little bit more interesting. Okay. Financial statements, 1 point. There's 3 of these. So, you do you on reading this. You have your left company, you have your right company. This is assets, total assets, as well as you can see growth.
Oh, God, you gotta love it. 1 million.
So what I'm seeing on the right company is they actually lost cash and cash equivalents.
Yeah.
And they actually lost current assets.
Yeah, they added some cryptocurrency though, but not as much as this other company here. Actually, I'm sorry, 11 million to 48 million compared to 2 million to 28 million. I mean, so the company on the right definitely added more cryptocurrencies. Total assets 221. I hate Goodwill.
All right,
we'll go with the more aggressive one. We'll go with the company B.
Which one's B, right or left?
On the right hand side of the screen. The
Riot. I was going left. I really liked how they. Well, yeah, you see, they increased cash and cash equivalents. They increased assets, whereas the other one lost assets because these guys are buying Bitcoin left and right.
I know, right?
So, all right, point for Riot. I disagree with you. You were incorrect. That's fine.
I mean, it's hard to say without the rest of the actual, financials where you're looking at liabilities and stuff like that. Exactly right here.
Liabilities. Now this gets a little bit interesting.
All right, current liabilities 3.3. Whereas, ooh, okay, yeah, that's a lot of liabilities. Accounts, excluded expenses.
I'll narrate Vinny's mind for those of you who are watching.
Yeah,
Oh my God, there's so many numbers.
yeah. No,
Oh my goodness, I have to read each individual letter.
I know exactly.
All this must be understood for a crappy mining company. I mean, non-biased crap.
Yeah, I know, right? I still try to understand the business. That's where I come from. That's why I don't get cryptocurrency at all, because like I try to understand the business.
Business model: buy miners from Bitmain, use it. Hopefully, the price of Bitcoin stays high enough. That's the whole business.
I know, right? Pretty much.
And if you have a veterinary patent, you can try to do that.
Yeah, might as well. But yeah, the company on the left hand side here has a lot of debt compared to the company on the right. It seems like, at least.
They do have a lot of debt.
Well, I'm not sure what units they're using here though. Is this in billions?
Millions.
So millions, yeah. So no, it's usually thousands.
Oh, sorry, it's thousands. My bad. When I
Yeah.
say that, I'm like not 100% sure.
Yeah, so $3.3 billion in liabilities compared to this other company having 192 million. Big difference there.
How about we do this? Because I don't remember, but the next slide tells us. So the next slide has the heading. So you get to hand out one extra point.
Okay.
This is Riot Blockchains. Let me zoom in so everyone can see this.
Yeah.
All right. This is the revenue. Da 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 da.
Pretty phenomenal growth. I'll give them that.
Pretty phenomenal growth. This is Riot.
Swung to a profit. Yeah, it's always nice.
Current assets, total assets. We'll just look at the bold. Total liabilities, doing pretty good there. Stockholders' equity.
Yeah, well, assets definitely outpacing liabilities.
And that's it. And here's Mara. This is Mara. Here we go. I'm going to zoom in a little bit.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Current assets. Total liabilities. Oh, so that's actually not that bad.
No, it's really not that bad comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like these are just in dollars. I don't see anything that
indicates. Yeah, these are just in dollars.
Yeah. This isn't a big mega cap like Apple.
No. These are just in dollars. So they actually have way more assets and liabilities.
Yeah. I definitely like the Mara's balance sheet. I would say a little bit better now that I get a full look at it.
You get to hand out 2 points. You hand them both out to Mara?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that changes things. All right. So Mara, 7 points. Riot, 1 point.
Okay.
Who knew the vet turned cryptocurrency mining company? Also, if anyone's wondering and still watching, Riot's name is Riot Blockchain. They switched from biopics to Riot Blockchain and went from $8 to $40, and at that time had nothing to do with blockchain technology.
Solid plan.
So they did Kodak, right?
Yeah.
Now, here is the most important part of this slide. Okay. Here's the monthly returns, 3-month returns, 1 year, 5 year. Now, granted, Riot was already kind of existing, so that 5-year return's a little bit not true. But in my opinion, it looks like if you're going for a swing trade and you believe in the cryptocurrency movement, you might as well stick with Mara. It's a little bit more volatile. But I think you'd have to be an absolute fool to where if you really believe in cryptocurrency, why on earth would you just not invest in cryptocurrency?
Well, the thing there is when you own a miner of something, you get more leverage. You know, the same thing talks about like investing in gold versus investing in a gold miner. You know, the company can, you know, for every dollar that say that gold goes up, the company that mines gold can make $10 just because they produce so much of it. Same thing that happens with this is, you know, you look at when you return, right? Bitcoin up 300%, Riot's up 3 times that, and Mara's up 4 times that because there's leverage involved there.
That's true. However, gold doesn't have its price in a week.
True.
So that's the issue. Yeah. And on top of that, in my opinion, if you believe in crypto long term, there's no point investing in these companies. BTC is bound by its own price. These companies are also bound by Bitcoin's price, but they also have energy consumption, which is a little bit of a problem there. Human management, and on top of that, looks like they have made a decent amount of errors. But in my opinion, short-term swings go to Mara. If you're a long-term hardcore crypto guy, you can't beat Bitcoin.
Okay.
In my opinion. Now, with that being said, I think Riot is crap. And so do you as a blind test.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm definitely not a crypto enthusiast. You know, as it is, I find I spend enough time trying to evaluate a company and determine a business's value, and I can't determine the value for a cryptocurrency. It's just, entirely subjective.
It's weird. Now, this is an interesting slide after we know all the information. These stocks are almost the same price and almost the exact same market cap.
Yeah.
To me, one is significantly healthier than the other.
Understood. Yeah.
Like, not even close.
Yeah.
And one is going to be, throughout their most ridiculous projection, is going to be at the hash rate that's almost double the other one, and has 130,000 miners they essentially just bought.
Yeah, true.
I feel like Mara is 100% the way to go here.
You're suggesting buying call options on Mara and buying puts on Riot? So we can. Yeah.
Once again, I did this to be unbiased. I ain't touching this in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that's interesting.
This is not my thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good exercise.
Yes. If you guys like this kind of style where Vinny has no idea what's happening and tries to make an educated guess, we'll do more like it. I don't know. I was bored. So,
yeah, something different.
Yeah.
All right. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Later. Have a good one.